Welcome back to another Monday OnlineDrummer.com drum lesson. I'm Nate Brown. In this drum lesson, we're going to go over a few of the fills from Something from Nothing by the Foo Fighters. And this, of course, was the answer to this past weekend's Name That Groove trivia, so congrats to those of you that got it right. And be sure to check out chart-topping drum beats, the 60s through today, and chart-topping drum fills, the 60s through today. Both of these are method books that use examples from chart-topping songs as you go from beginner all the way through more advanced. And if you need help along the way, we have video companions available for both of these. You can get it in paperback, makes a good Christmas gift, or you can get it as an ebook. All right, for this lesson, you'll need Steve Ley's sheet music excerpts, or you can get the full song transcription thanks to Steve Ley. And all those links are in the description below. This week, Steve and I pulled out a fill from the verse, since it used 30-second notes. It's pretty cool. That's at measure 93. We'll start with that one. A lot of people, when they see 30-second notes, they get a little afraid of them and think it's too difficult to understand. But let's take a closer look at measure 93. We start off with 1 E and 2 E and. That's on a loose hi-hat. Then the fill portion on beats 3 and 4. It looks tough because there are 3 beams connecting the stems of the notes in some areas, and then there's 1/16th note on the and of 4. All that stuff makes it seem more difficult than it actually is. For example, if I gave you notation that looked like this, and I'll play that, 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 and I guess I should move that to the toms. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 and you'd think, oh, that's a simple fill. Well, this is the same thing. It's just played faster, so it's written with 30-second notes and 16th notes instead of 16th notes and 8th notes. And there's nothing wrong with counting that section. Well, it's technically wrong, but if you count that section 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 and obviously you have to count it in your head because you'd have to count out loud pretty quickly. So 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 and you'll just double the speed. The next fill we wanted to point out is at measure 97. I'll play that for you. And this is pretty syncopated, at least the first part of it, so it can be a little difficult at first. I'll start right in at 3 where the fill starts. So I'll play that slowly. There's a couple ways you can stick that. You can do the first 2 groups of snares, right, left, then left, right. That's a common pattern. If you're counting the 30-second notes correctly, you'd be on 3, 3 E and 3 E and 3 E and However, like in the previous fill, if we change it in our mind to 16th notes and 8th notes, and I'll give you the notation right now. If we look at that, it's 1 and the 2 E and 3 and the 4 E and 1 and the 2 E and 3 and the 4 E and And that's the exact same thing. We just need to speed it up. So probably the most difficult part about playing these fills is that you're going to have to play them quickly. And building up that speed can take some time. While you're working on that, you can still use these patterns just in the 16th note and 8th note format, so you don't have to play them so quickly. So maybe one of the beats you play is this. You can use that first fill we went over. And of course, we could play it faster, since we're doing it as 16ths now. The second one is cool too because it's so syncopated. Here it comes. That one would even sound cool if we put some groove, some swing. I hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. There are a lot of other great fills in here, so if you want to get Steve Ley's full sheet music transcription, we'd appreciate it. On Wednesday, Patrick Marcipoil has the last of his Latin exercises or grooves, so be sure to check that out. Thursday, Alex has a video lesson coming up, and we've got 3 or 4 more songs going to be added to our sheet music store throughout the week. I will see you next week. Keep drumming.